recording
All
right now?
right,
All
we're
right.
good
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. I'm recording now too. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Zero Father Hour. You are joined by myself, the Bone Father, and my gracious Zoz. I must hide the peanut butter zero.
Excuse me. First of all, I don't like the smell of peanut butter. Okay,
It is genuinely the
I'm gonna go.
worst
Um,
sandwich combination, isn't it?
it is. I do not like it. I'm sorry. Peanut butter and jellies are just kind of meh.
Jelly I can get. Jelly is nice. Peanut butter, it's too dry. It's just
Agreed. Agreed. God damn it. We just had to have more tech issues. It'll fix itself.
what
Fix
happened?
itself. My body became desynced from my headset because my headset had a notification.
I see. This is why I stick to desktop mode. This is a premium being right here.
Yeah, as long as you couldn't.
Become
Already
light
know.
bulb.
All my stuff is all over the place. All right. Oh, we're good.
All
We're
right,
good.
we
God,
good?
this is. Yeah,
Are
yeah.
we good?
Look, I'm losing it a little bit again. It was a lot of technical difficulties at the beginning.
No, no, it's fine. We could have done it through like sign language or Morse code. It would have been fine. It would have been like an hour and a half of just tapping and just tapping or like doing hand signals.
Oh my God. Worst comes, I was really worried that we were gonna have to do like what do you call it, Discord.
I was
I
considering
was just
that
like,
just because the audio might have been like a bit more crisper because with like how audio is in VR chat, it could be weird on distance and shit. But this should be fine. I don't think that we'll get any much problems.
no, we're pretty close.
Yeah,
We're good.
unless VR chat
We're,
wants to be a bitch and cut off my audio in the middle of my sentence all the time.
nah, you're usually fine on that part.
Hmm. So how you doing today,
What the?
Zoz?
Oh, there's my drink. There we go. I'm doing good. I was trying to find my 7 Up.
Ah, 7 Up. Yeah, that's what we call it now.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, what do you think? Am I being unclear?
No, no, you're being clear.
Yeah,
Also for everybody, this is not going to be the set. The set broke audio completely. He could not hear me.
we spent
I
we
don't know why.
we spent like 10, 15 minutes just like I was sitting in there. I just assumed Zoz was like off, like doing something, setting up, but I was just sitting there. I didn't realize I wasn't hearing him because his mic just wasn't making noise. Well, not well. His character wasn't making noise. He was like talking and stuff. It's just his mic wasn't. So VR chat fucked around. Basically, that's the point.
And we had to swap to a very, very old set of some sort from something way a long time ago.
It's the backup set in case the first set goes wrong.
Exactly, exactly. Backup set's kind of gross. I don't like it.
The battle set. It's like in Star Trek: The Next Generation, the first episode. They detach the saucer, and they all go to the backup bridge. It's just like that.
Exactly. Uh, I also had a great idea. I should also when me and you played the seamless co-op mod for why am I forgetting names now? Hold up, I got this. Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I should explain my experience here
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
that's gonna
Document
be
that.
that's gonna be really fun.
I've never played a Dark Souls game in my life except for Code
Vein.
Vein. I almost say Code Geass every time.
Well, because they're both anime esque and like it's like one word.
Yeah.
Code Vein is fun
Also,
though.
last time I played Code Vein, I streamed it 2019.
Oh, that's a lot. That's like almost close to the launch of the game, wasn't it? It came out in like around 2019, didn't it?
It's either 2019 or 2020 I played it.
I was still going in
I am
on.
not too sure.
Hang on, let me just go down Steam's close by. Let me go ask Steam. No, but Code Vein was pretty fun. I played that a little bit. Uh, hey Steam, I don't want to buy anything. Why are you asking me for my shipping information?
It's telling you to buy the new headset that's coming out
No, you know what
if
it.
it's coming out.
No, you know what it was? It's because my we had to okay, wait, so we had to switch to like reveal today. We had the prices, all the games coming out today. For us Canadians, it's going to be around $656. Great friend of mine, love him so much. The second he saw this price, he went like, "Man, you should get a Steam Deck instead." and I just immediately wanted to, like, just like, dude, the Steam Deck is not gonna fuck you because he brings it up every single time. every,
Oh my god.
every time, like someone's talking about, oh man, I want to play like a Nintendo, I want to play Metroid. It's like, you should get an emulator on the Steam Deck. It's like I could just get the Switch.
I am one that doesn't care for Nintendo that much. I would probably still buy a Quest. I mean, not Quest. God damn it, wrong thing.
The Nintendo
it
Quest,
called?
yes. No,
Wait,
go on.
Nintendo Switch 2. That's what it's called. I'll probably buy it still.
So yeah,
Knowing me.
Code Vein came out May 31st, 2019.
Okay, then it was 2020 when I played it then.
I remember playing it launch a
So I
little
played
bit,
it about a year after.
and then I dropped it to like 2021, I think, and then I got towards the end game, and then I dropped it again. I do that a lot.
Wait, did you not beat it?
I have not beaten Code Vein, no. This happens to be a lot of just games in general. For some reason, I'll initially buy it, I'll play like the first hour of it, then drop it for a little bit. I'll pick it up again, play it through from start to almost finish, and like in the last 2 hours, I stop playing again and just never finish it.
When I finished Code Vein, I was just like, damn, that was shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot longer.
It's pretty chunky. It's like a decent girth.
Although I can't say too much. I bought Remnant 2, started playing it. Turns out my map glitched out, my very first one. Meant to get back in, meant to play it again. Kind of forgot about it.
Wait, what game?
Still installed. Remnant 2.
Oh, Remnant. Okay, that's the gun.
Yeah, Remnant.
Yeah, I couldn't get into that. That's
Yeah.
like that looked like something I wasn't gonna have fun with.
I beat 1 with friends, and then 2 I want to beat with friends, but they backed out, and I just never touched it again.
Oh, so you need
I was like, well, that's a shame.
you need the people to drag you along through the game, is what you're saying.
Okay, I like playing games more multiplayer
That's fair.
because I like fucking around with friends and stuff in it.
So that's why Elden Ring's gonna be very
That's the
fun.
main. Exactly. That's why I'm down to give that a try. I forgot to put my headset in.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
You're good. You're good. Keep going. I just gotta find which one is the plugin for it. Found it. Got it. There we go. Okay, what were we starting to talk about yesterday? That you said, hold up, we should wait for the podcast because
Okay.
I told you I'd forget.
that was politics related, but it's not like super annoying politics. This is funny politics. We were talking. I brought up.
I was talking about the other thing.
What was the? Oh, okay. Well, now we have a problem. I don't remember what the other thing was.
Crap. If I get brought up. Hey, let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, should we just dive into the politics one?
No, it's not. We just started. Let's have a good time.
Not yet?
For a little
Okay.
Bit. Not yet. Not yet.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty funny thing.
It is pretty funny because it's your.
It's a Canadian politics thing. It's fine.
Yeah, first of all, it's Canadian politics. Like, who cares about Canadian politics? So it's all the stuff down south anyone cares about. But our politics are funny because, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get into it. So we have the premier of fucking Alberta, Danielle Smith, trying to basically slide into the DMs of my premier, Francis Legault, because I'm a Quebec person, and it's like she's basically trying to get like, oh, we should get a coalition together to amplify like province independence, and it's like these two provinces are like oil and water; they don't get along. What is your end game here?
It was very surprising when you just suddenly brought that up yesterday. I did not have time to read any of it, sadly. But it's just like, what? I skimmed through a tiny bit of it. Don't know much of it.
Hold on, see if I can pull it up. But it's like that's like genuine, like I'm gonna try everything and throw it at the wall type of energy.
100%.
Oh,
you gotta do the sound.
I don't have the soundboard here. And if I played, I mean, I can play it through Discord, but it's only gonna play on my recording. So if you want to hear the funny soundboard effect, you want to come out check out the Bone Father plays games on YouTube.com for the funny soundboard effects. You say on Zoz's end for like the e-girl avatar. You come to me for the memes.
Look, I will create a whole like thing for it anyways later on.
No.
It's got it's got to do an animation.
I'll probably add that to like personal soundboard, and I'll share that with you so that we can both like toggle that willy and nilly.
Excellent.
Very excellent. Oh, that reminds me too. I gotta get in contact with a good friend of mine, Frank, because they do a lot of sprite work. I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna commission them for a little funky little logo we can use for this little podcast here we're making. Some kind of podcast group here.
Let's
Let's
go. Did we
go.
even say what the podcast name was?
Did I say yeah, the Zero Father Hour?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. From the top, man. Really long like intro to this like podcast, man. Like,
We're like 10 minutes in. We're good. 15 minutes in almost. I don't know. Somewhere around there.
yeah, that's fine. Professionally done.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Good. Fucking hell. Anyways, wait, why did they like go together though? The Alberta and Quebec.
well, okay. Well, it's not Quebec doing it. It's Daniel Smith specifically going like, "Hey, yeah, let's work together." And Quebec's, I mean, I don't know what exactly Legault's response to that has been, but it's pretty much just it's weird to have a premier that's been like pretty negative of Quebec suddenly reach out for this, and it's just like, bro, what's your plan here? Because I can bet right now that like other conservatives might run on the fact that she's trying to play nice with Quebec. Because I'm gonna be blunt, Alberta doesn't like Quebec. I think that's pretty, neutral.
As an Albertan and living here, yeah, that you guys get badmouthed a lot over here. It's not even quiet of how much it happens.
Like, that's a pretty uncontroversial stance. Like, Alberta is not popular in Quebec, and Alberta's not popular here. We look at you guys, we go like, "Oh man, what a bunch of rednecks." Except we say that in French, and because I can't speak French, I'm not gonna say that in French.
Hey, you're not wrong. I see him fucking everywhere.
Hey, ace for horses. You gotta keep that in mind. You should know that. You guys live in the sticks.
Sorry, let me go. Oi.
Okay,
I can actually look out my window. There's 2 horses out there right now. They're my brother's horses.
Your brother has horses.
He has a small. Yeah. My brother and his partner, they have horses. They got a small one that constantly gets out, and they got a tall one.
Is this the same brother we talked about the other day?
You want me to bring that up? That's kind of funny.
Do you want to bring it up? Because this is your stuff. I'm not bringing it up unless you want to.
I'm fully down for it.
All right.
Let me just and search this up quickly of what it was, just so I can right away also say the other thing.
Yeah. Also, the article you showed as well. I was fucked up with that article.
Oh my god. So, where is it at? What the fuck did I type in? I need to go to my search history. I think I never cleared that.
No, maybe you should.
Let's see.
It's gonna leave evidence, and you don't want to do that.
Nah, it's okay. I'm dead.
I bet you don't use incognito mode. I bet you just look up your porn raw.
I never use incognito mode, actually.
I knew it.
Why?
I don't know.
It's my stuff. It's my computer and everything else. The only thing you're deleting on it is like the stuff from your end.
It's a matter of class. It's like keeping business and pleasure separated.
Fuck is class?
Well, you see, that's the problem. Talking to a burden about class, I just.
Oh, I'm full class. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, you skipped class.
Don't have any armrests on the side.
You dropped out of class.
Oh, I did that a lot.
I only did it once accidentally, which is.
God, I started doing that back in 7th grade. We skipped track and field day, and then after that, just like, oh wait, what if we skip actual class? Okay, we skipped track and field day. Like, this is in grade 7, okay? It's beyond the statute of limitation for this part.
Statute of limitations.
And we went to
what?
Yeah, we went to Walmart. We started stealing games. We went to Walmart to steal games so we could play them that weekend.
All right, so
We're broke. We couldn't get caught.
Let me just write down your address so the police can come get you and put you away like the criminal scum you are.
Oh, that's so long ago. I don't even think that Walmart really sells games anymore. I've gone in there and like their electronics section has like halved.
Well, not here in
So bad.
not here in Montreal. Like I could go to Walmart and buy like games and shit. The thing is, I wouldn't do that. That's a terrible idea. I go to GameStop.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go to GameStop at all. I just buy it on Steam. What the fuck am I doing?
I would go to GameStop. Why would you go to GameStop?
You know,
I don't think there's GameStop anymore, is there?
Oh no,
games
no.
I've seen still.
Well, okay. Well, I think the EB Games and GameStop here like merged because I see like that near like downtown and shit like that.
Oh, okay. Also, I forgot how to spell Q-tip. I got it now. I was sitting here the whole time thinking.
You forgot how to spell Q-tip.
And cats in. Oh yeah. There it is. That's the first fucking response again. Excellent. I should pull it up so I can get right to where it says "Do not."
Yeah. Like make that the point. Just like do not, and then give.
Yeah, what I'm gonna say. Don't do this.
I mean, you gonna explain. Are you gonna explain why this came up in conversation to begin with?
I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'll start from the beginning. So we had like a little family get together. My brother was over and everything else. And my one cat, she's in heat. She doesn't shut the fuck up. She's going and she's meowing and everything else. Like she just been from kid in adulthood basically. So like she just started her whole thing. So she hasn't been fixed yet. And a constant meowing, everything else while we're at the dinner table. And well, my brother has boy cats, so that's probably what she was smelling. And then my brother goes, "You do know if you just grab a Q-tip and you just like kind of just stick it in her a little bit, it'll shut her up." I'm like, "Huh?" And then he goes, "Yeah, my vet told me this." I'm like, "Do you mean?" I'm sorry, I'm not sticking. I actually said toothpick, but Q-tip. Toothpick I think would be worse, but Q-tip into my cat. I'm not pleasuring my cat. That's kind of fucked up. And then he's like, no, it works. I'm like, no, we're not doing it. Look at the noise. And then I bring this up to everybody in Discord. Like, was it that night? There was the night after.
I think it was the night after. It was like like right after you came on and you talked about it.
And okay, yeah. Right after, yeah, because I already had a few drinks and everything else. Look, we live in Alberta. There's nothing else to do. We drink.
And literally, the first response I had was, "Zoz, that sounds illegal."
It does sound illegal, 100%. So then I'm streaming my screen. I open up Chrome. I search it up, and the very first thing that comes up is I shall back up first. Because of what the this is what the small response before you click on the web page said. Cats are introduced, blah blah blah. I don't care about that, blah blah. It's medical stuff. Anyways, the Q-tip is supposed to simulate ovulation and therefore bring the cat out of heat. The Q-tip method is it's been updated. It's now also here. Anyways, and then right after that, it says the Q-tip method is never in fucking bold fucking caps. Never. So don't fucking do this. Recommended by veterinarians.
Like, you figure they would open with that. They would start with the don't do this.
Yeah. And then there's a whole diagram and blah blah. The diagram is this literally a PNG cat and then like circles and shit.
Yeah. The reproductive system. But like
No, not the reproductive system. Literally a word going to another word, going to a circle around the cat, going to another word, going to two words. I don't feel like reading them, that's why.
Yeah, fair. But
anyways, yeah, that was that, and God, it was we were already a few drinks in, so just imagine a bunch of Albertans around a table, and everyone's talking over each other. But then the second that was dropped, silence.
Oh, that's
And
what,
I just look over and like I'm not fucking my cat with a tooth. No, God damn it, I did say toothpick then too, but I mean Q-tip.
quote that man. Quote that man right there.
Oh God, the amount of fucking quotes that are in that channel now,
Uh,
whatever the random shit I say, it's awful. But yeah, that was that.
I hope he doesn't take care. I hope your brother does not take care of those horses the same way he takes care of his cats.
Well, you're allowed to breed horses.
Oh God, Zoz, don't.
Hold
Don't.
up, hold up. I
Don't.
don't. I
No, no,
never have.
I'm
Never
not
touched it.
saying you did, but you know where I'm going. I don't want to hear any story about your brother doing
I'm
something.
not.
I don't want to hear about your brother.
No, no, no. It was my friend when she had a summer job when we were in high school.
Okay,
But this, I'm
I
just,
should have been more specific. I don't want to hear about the situation.
I'm not going to say
I don't care about the individual.
because the best thing is I don't even remember of how you do it. Anyways, you're good.
I mean, you have a machine for that. I think you just put the in the machine and it doesn't.
You just gotta guide it. That's all I know. That you still gotta
I
touch
mean,
it.
yeah, you know what? They can handle that themselves. That's not. I don't get. I'm not getting paid for that, so they can do that themselves.
I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid enough for
Yeah,
this. They can
yeah.
find it.
I need to make a lot more than the minimum wage to handle horse cock. It's just how it is.
That's a fucking sentence.
It's the truth. Like, well, okay, tell me then, what's your minimum hourly pay to handle horse cock 8 hours a day, 5 days a week? That is a terrible fucking sentence.
How did you make it worse? Why did you make it worse? We could have just ended it there. It's like
We're already here. We already...
I don't know. Because it's probably way more labor shit than just that. Am I just doing that?
I could
Am I
imagine
just
there
grabbing
is.
and going?
I can imagine labor would
So I'm
be.
pretty sure it's way more.
I'd imagine labor would be eventually involved. Yeah.
Probably at least 25 to 30 starting.
Yeah, I'm probably in about that same ballpark.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you probably have to grab like this.
Well, I'd imagine that there's a stick that you just, or maybe gloves.
Well, there's gloves to like bird cows and stuff.
Gloves in general would be involved. I feel like, regardless if it's a
Oh,
stick. Yeah,
100%.
you ain't. We're not doing that raw handed.
I don't think you're grabbing a stick and picking it up like it's a fucking snake on the ground.
It's not
like,
okay. I don't mean a literal stick. I mean like like those like grabby claw things that you squeeze the handle.
I'm not gonna react to imagination. That's all I'm imagining. It's just someone with the toy grabby thing going. Ah. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh, clicking on the thing. Oh, where is it? There we go.
So let's get off horse
That's way
cock.
better.
Let's get off horse cock. Let's move off horse cock.
Finally. We're on that for a while.
First podcast. Oh, I wonder what these guys are gonna be talking about. I hope it's something nice. Oh, politics. Oh, horse cock. Oh, yeah, baby, yeah.
You open up a thing and it's, well, I guess if you're watching the video version, and it shows an anime character and 343 guilty spark. Gotta expect the unexpected.
When I upload the audio version on mine, I'm probably gonna like edit like my avatar, your avatar, and I'm just gonna have like an intimidating horse in the background. Just
Okay, right after this, do you want to go to the photo world and take a couple pictures?
no.
Edit the things out?
Okay, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, that would be nice.
No, avatar. I got an actual photo world that just lights and can change the background to green.
Oh yeah,
and
well,
stuff.
it's a green room. We should make this a
it's an
green.
everything room.
We
But
should
yeah,
we should make this a green room if it's going to be the backup.
not a bad idea.
Yeah, just like edit like any image, but like Smash Brothers Melee character select screen.
Smash.
Yeah, menu.
Wait, that's what we can put on the TV right here.
That's true. We could just play Melee, the shittiest Smash Brothers in existence.
Can we play it at 64-bit?
Yeah, sure. By all means, it's still shit. You can put that baby to like fucking 6 million bits. It's still shitty Melee.
Oh my fucking god!
So
I'm
Elden
trying to
Ring.
get off.
So Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
Yeah. So you've not played many Souls games previously.
Besides the one with guns
Remnant,
and the anime one, no.
Code Vein.
Yeah,
Okay.
Remnant and Code Vein.
Right.
Only two I actually played to completion 100%. Other than that, Elden Ring for 46 minutes.
That's how far did you? That's like not. That's barely the tutorial dungeon. And hold on, that's
All that is if I'm one of the hardest bosses, apparently. What the boss's name is and stuff, but like hard for the beginning character.
Wait a minute. Did it have multiple limbs?
I don't know. Okay, let's see. Maybe it wasn't the hardest boss. I don't know. I just remember it being a hard boss, and not me knowing how the mechanics or anything work. Just brought me straight there, going, "This is the first thing I do."
Okay.
I fought some guys at. Okay, so you come out of like the cave area. There's that guy on the horse. I ignored him.
Okay.
He looked too strong. Went past that. Went to a part where there's like ruins and shit, and then there's a cliff side on the left side. Like the guys on the left side. Got all the way up that, and that was the boss.
Wait, so you went through like all the way to the castle, Stormvale?
Well, if you turned right, there was a bridge. Did not go that way. If you turn left, you go in between these two big, like this big ass hill that has a crack in it and guards all the way up.
Okay, yeah, no, so you were doing Stormvale. That's not a crack. That's not a tunnel. That's just a castle entrance. If I'm reading this correctly.
Well, not a tunnel. It's just like a crack, and like I'm just describing what the terrain looks like. That's all.
It sounds like you were doing Margit, which he's a pretty he's not a hard boss fight, but he's definitely like your check at the start of the game to go like, okay, yeah, you need to like start like understanding how this game works. You guys want to make progress.
I just got told this is the first boss you got to beat.
No, that's a lie. That is
all I was doing.
That is a lie. Okay,
so the first bit was me fighting all those guys at the beginning.
Yeah.
Learning how that kind of controls work, and then I went up there, and I think I got him decently low. I don't know how many waves does this guy have. Just one health bar.
Just one. There is like a second phase, but it's one health bar.
Oh, okay. Kind of thought so. I think I got like a little over halfway, the most. And then finally, I was just like, I'm just gonna go fight some more guys, maybe level up. I don't know what I'm doing. I go out, and I was on online mode, so a guy just came in, kicked my ass, and I was like, I'm done the game for now.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. But so the friend who said that you had to do that boss, that's actively a lie. Like, I'm gonna tell you how much of a lie that is right now. You have actively, from the start of the game, you have access to 3 major continents. From that point, you do not need to do that boss fight. You can literally, to complete the game, you can skip that boss fight. Your friend lied to you. There's literally a path.
I can't believe this.
You can literally go around the castle. There's a path that leads you to the next area, skipping Stormvale completely, and there's a bunch of teleports all over the map that just send you to various locations later in the game.
Like, I remember going right at some point when I was on my... Because I did reopen the game to fuck around maybe a little bit in it. So that's probably like where an extra, I don't know, 15 minutes or something came in.
Yeah.
And I went past the bridge just to see what was happening. And then I fought, I don't know, it was like people going in a line type of thing.
It was like a
What is
convoy.
it?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Convoy. Thank you. It was a convoy, and like it had like big orcs, like or whatever, pulling a cart. I was like, I'm gonna fight the orcs.
That's
Slap.
bad
Oh,
idea.
I'm dead.
Bad idea.
And then I just kind of wander around, like not much further, and I was like, I'll get back to this later. I gotta do some other stuff. Never
So
did.
I'll tell you this right now for when we do start, probably like over the weekend. So there's no boss that's inherently mandatory except the last couple of fights. So to get access to the end game and access to them, like the second to last legacy dungeon, which is like what the big locations are called, you need to collect two of the Elden Ring fragments. This can come from any of, like, I believe, five major bosses. So you don't need to do
Okay.
Stormveil. Oh, but you can mix and match, or you can do all of them. After that point, though, the game does become a little more like linear. You do need to go to the. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything because of spoilers and shit, but like it does get a little more linear. Fights are also gonna get more bullshit. My personal opinion, I think Elden Ring's early to mid game is really good. The end game starts like just pulling your ball hair for no reason at some points.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be very fun.
Okay.
You will get mad. I'm gonna preface this now. You will.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. I mean, that was assumed, but like, I'm gonna get mad.
What I might do is I might record my gameplay.
I was actually gonna ask you about that because I figured this would be like a game for you to like stream or shit back to Twitch to get back into that.
I thought about doing that, but then I'm just like maybe I should just record it because my internet out here is not the best anymore right now.
That's a good point.
Especially since my sister's over here now too, and so the internet kind of tanks even more
That's a fair point. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
to the point where sometimes I just drop internet throughout our D&D stuff.
That's true.
Oh my god, I need something to drink. My throat is like drying up.
And he's gonna wet my whistle.
I gotta wet my whistle.
I'll wet my whistle. And you're drinking your 7 Up. I'm just drinking God's liquid water.
I'm out of 7 Up. I'm not drinking water.
Yeah.
I'm now out of water.
I'm drinking out because I fucking shattered my Gamer Subs fucking bottle the other day by dropping it literally like 2 inches above the ground. I'm drinking out of the nipple capped Gatorade bottle, the premium plastic water bottles.
Let's go.
Mm.
Also, I gotta turn on to my PC. I have no clue how I moved. There we go. Okay. I had Control Z. I moved the camera angle on the stream itself.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit. The camera name is gone. Yeah, there it is.
Oh no, like the stream itself, and now it's gone. Okay, it's back. All right, we're good. I just had to lock it.
Technical difficulties. Let's go, baby.
I haven't done any recording or streaming at all for a long time. Last thing I made was a TikTok video.
Ugh. I mean, don't forget.
I don't know when that was.
Well, don't forget all the stuff you post to your Twitter account. You animal. Yeah, you could try to hide under the table.
Look, my Twitter is. No one go to it. I haven't even posted it to there in a while.
That's an interesting, like, I guess advertising thing. Yeah, don't follow me on social media. Don't follow this.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I already. Everyone already knows who I am. It's too late.
Yeah, we know.
Everyone who knows who I am is too late.
We know what you are.
Look. Nice to be a VR chat streamer. That's all. That's all I gotta say right there.
Gum.
Look, when I get back, like when I got better internet again, I want to do a 72-hour stream.
Okay, I know you said
all VR.
I know you said 72, but it sounded like you said semi 2. I'm like, you want to kind of do a 2-hour stream?
We're doing a semi two stream.
Like that's like
A semi.
really tipping your toes back in the pool before you jump in.
We might have to go on a quick break. I might have to go get water. I
Yeah,
underestimate how much I had.
yeah,
And my throat keeps going, yeah.
yeah. You gotta go get water. It's fine.
Excellent.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
All right, and we're back. Got some good old
Ah,
water.
I got the H2O. I can stop sounding like I'm dying.
Did you get that from the fridge, or did you go out to the well out back to get it?
Okay, we do have a fucking well. But the well, no. We don't have town water. The well is hooked up. Where the fuck? There we go. The well is hooked up to the house, so we got well water,
I mean, that's
which
how.
you cannot drink.
Oh, you can't drink. So why is
No.
it? You gotta boil it first, I assume.
No, we just go to town and we get the big water jugs. Come to a water
So
cooler.
you have like a water well, but the water's just too dirty to drink.
It's not dirty. It's too soft.
Okay, you're gonna need to run this one by me. What do you mean it's too soft?
Uh, Let me just search. I'm a Google search for this properly.
What is soft water?
Soft versus
With a low
hard.
concentration of dissolved minerals, particularly calcium and
Yeah,
magnesium.
you're faster at this.
Yeah, because I can you see that's why desktop is better. I can just
Look, next time I'll have a keyboard in front of me, so so just look at this go.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's. I mean, it having no calcium or magnesium, low amount, whatever. Does that really like stop it from being consumable?
Oh no, because it's also like, what do you call it? It's other stuff in there as well that it's higher. It's high in what was it, iron or something?
So it is
Like
dirty,
really high in it. Yeah, I think it's like higher in iron and stuff.
right?
Yeah, like this water. It's just like how some town waters is like go ahead and bathe in it. Don't drink it. But that's like this with our well water.
I live in a major city, man. I don't know any idea. Tap water is like mostly okay.
Yeah, like when I go to town and stuff, I still have tap water.
Mm.
I can't tell the difference between that and bottled. I actually can't. It's like I don't know. I'm paying $4 for this. This is free.
So if you like could you put like the minerals back in? If we gave you like a couple of rocks, could you like put it in the water and then it's like delicious?
Sure. Oh, what a rock got to do with making
Well,
it taste good?
okay. Well,
Maybe
what are
you-
minerals?
Maybe
Zoz?
making a salt rock.
What are minerals?
Salt
Well, okay.
rocks.
Yeah, rocks.
Stuff?
Yeah, pebbles. Minerals. Rocks.
Okay, give me a pebble. It's not going to taste different unless you give me something that's salty.
Look, salt water isn't good for you. You know this.
I know. I'm not going to drink salt water. I'm just saying it's not going to taste any
Okay, well,
different.
you're
than giving
asking
like,
me to give you a salt rock for your water, Zoz. I can't give you.
if you want to taste different.
You're gonna be more dehydrated.
That'll be fun.
I don't think you will
Done it
be.
before? No, I haven't.
You know, that's what like anytime and someone's like stranded out in the ocean, like I'll be fine, just a little sip of some salt water just to wet my mouth. Next thing you know, you're just like fucking falling apart.
You said that and the body broke.
Yeah,
We're
look,
good,
he's already tweaking.
though. Look, things.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm losing it.
I need the salt. I need the salt.
Give me the salt. Oh my fucking god.
More tracker issue, I assume.
I had a notification.
Oh, I see. Well,
Gotta say, fuck you, Medic Quest. Turn on the lights. That's literally what it was.
too
Low
dark.
try and turn on lights. It's
No,
like, why?
Aren't you in like a? I've seen your room. You usually have the lights on, and it's fairly bright.
It's your own. Yep. Look, I'm starting to like, really not like the Quest Pro. I like the eye track and stuff like that. Um, it needs to be almost touching my eyeballs for the lenses to stay on when I'm not using the visors.
Mm.
Fucking, it's not the most comfiest thing. I had to mod the fuck out of it just to make it comfortable. And yeah, it's main two things. And then the constant, I'll give you a notification which fucks up all your tracking for a second.
Because
I'm
you're
like,
you're
oh.
using desktop virtual desktop, aren't you, to connect
Yeah,
your
but either way, it does that because I'm also using Vive trackers.
right.
So it does that and it desyncs them. So I got a Vive tracker on the back of my head that will always talk to this and like put it back in line with that Vive tracker. That's
And
why I don't have to constantly do the figure eight thing that Scullard has to do every time he does it to him.
man, that's a lot of work just to like be able to move your legs in VR chat.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm buying the big screen beyond too at some point.
That's fair. And once you move into a new place,
Wait a little bit.
you'll also have like that like a bigger space to like move around and shit.
Yes, and when I do webcam with everybody in desktop, you're all going to see two glass cases behind me and some stuff on the
No,
wall.
no, we're not.
You are.
There will not be any glass anything where you're doing
No,
VR.
there'll be two glass cases behind me because I'm gonna put
Nope.
my VR stuff into one corner. That's not my VR space, so I also don't hit my computer because I've done that. I've smacked my computer up
Yeah.
onto the ground once.
You can't see it. I'm wagging my finger. No, no major glass planes.
Hey, it doesn't matter that much, because those are gonna have all the dead VR equipment in it.
And you're putting them on.
I'm making a wall of shame.
No, what you're doing is that you're creating a future hospital visit. Because one of two things is going to happen. Either one, you're going to be waving your arms, and you're going to.
Well, when I was in the basement and stuff in my old house, when like my VR setup was there, those glass cases were down there.
We'll consider that luck. We're not going to consider that safety on your
No, they're in the
part.
corner of the room. They were not where I was at. I was at the other corner where there was the bar table and stuff I could jump up onto, which I scraped my knee a couple times on that, and also the big pillar, which I busted a couple headsets on.
Look, all I'm saying is that we're going to be having a future podcast episode that's going to open with So Zoz. How's the hand doing, and how was the hospital trip?
You think it's gonna go to? I'm gonna go to the hospital because of that. I got a yoga ball.
Oh,
Also, in the new place, I'm buying mats. I'm buying one mat for the wall of where my VR space is going to be, and I'll be buying a mat that I can drag, and it'll be under my feet.
yeah, so we can't have any like woody incidents like last time.
Look, that's because I was in a small room. I turned a little bit, and I wanked my head just a little bit on the chair.
I don't even want to think about it. I was genuinely worried for you at that point. I was like scared for your health.
I was a little worried too. That's why I stopped drinking for a while at night. I was just like, I make sure I don't have a concussion.
No concussion, but it's really wet.
In those 2 years, from the year before and last year, my head bled like 4 times, I think, just
That's
because VR.
that's 4 times too many.
No concussions though.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say no, no, it's not.
Of course, it's 4 too many. I also broke I don't know how many headsets within that time. This is number 10. 11's under the bed. I'll be buying number 12 later on this year.
Hey, if you get to 13, I heard you get like a free ice cream.
I'm going to get to 13 because I also want to buy the Deckard.
Yeah, that's goggle, not the goggle, but like the glasses one.
It's a goggle?
Is it? I thought you said it to me. It was like a
No,
visor or something.
the Steam Deckard. I thought that was the new Steam headset coming out.
I might be mixed up then because I remember you mentioning a new headset coming out that was just basically like a pair of glasses.
Pair of glasses. You mean the one that small as goggles? That's the
Yeah.
Beyond 2. That's the one.
Okay.
That's the next one I'm getting.
So that's 14 then.
No. That'll be 12.
Okay.
Dawn 2 will be 12 because that has eye tracking. And as we get the face tracker, then because I won't be able to buy the damn Steam one for probably a year and a half because it's gonna be constantly out of stock. 'Cause people are gonna be constantly buying it.
Yeah.
Everyone who's been hanging on to like their, that's why I'm just like, yeah. When basically when that comes out is when I'll buy the Beyond 2.
Right.
And then once that dies down, I'll probably end up buying that later on. So like a year or so after.
As opposed to just buying, let's say, a single headset and just
I am buying a single. Well, I can't just own a single headset.
why not?
That's the issue. Well, my Quest 2 can't connect to a computer no more. And that was my backup. Now my backup's a second Quest Pro. I it's sometimes you just do things that are for funny, and like after I move I'll be doing probably VR content again. Like I'm
Yeah.
going back to strictly probably streaming VR content and then doing the odd non-VR content thing.
Yeah.
And I want to do fun, dumb things in it again.
I'll say this right now, like breaking 10 headsets, yeah, I'd say that's pretty funny. Just not in not in a way that's good for you, but it
I've
is it is funny.
I've I've had to swap headsets mid-stream one time. And controllers, but
Yeah,
controls easier.
yeah, controller like that happens. Even like if it's battery or like you accidentally smash something.
But
Hot
fucking the Vive the index controllers, like I got like they're charging right now for after all this, but those they are paper mache.
Wait, which controllers?
The index controllers, they are
Mm,
basically paper. Yeah, the Steam index
yeah.
controllers. They are paper mache. Like the main thing, it's a very weak piece of aluminum that's kind of holding the head on a bit, and it's not too thick. And then one piece of plastic on the bottom,
Yeah,
holding the head of it on.
that doesn't sound too good. That sounds
So if you whack it a little bit too hard once, or you whack them together by accident,
it's over.
boom.
It's over. It's game over. New controllers time.
Both my indexes still work. My second one does because I broke the first one very fast, and it just never wanted to work. My second one has been through hell. It has scrapes and scratches. The IPD adjustment works, but it does not show you a number no more. The both lenses are one lens is cracked, and it now has no more strap again. I broke the second strap on that one,
Mm.
and then my most recent one, I broke the strap on it, and that's about it. And now that most recent one is just being my or is it my old one? One of them are being used as a pair of dongles for my hand still.
Hey, as long as it works.
Yeah.
I genuinely wonder, can you build a new headset out of the parts of the broken headsets?
Maybe not a new one. I have fixed one from another one. I
So
fixed the Quest 2 from another Quest 2, and I fixed one of my indexes from an index.
so we're looking at like a 10-1 scoreboard right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this headset works. The Quest 2 still works. It just has issues connecting to the computer now. I cannot connect wired anymore.
I mean the FIFA.
I ripped out, like, the cable got ripped out a little bit, and I started a new one in there. But I couldn't start the data connectors. I fucked up on that because that part, the contacts fully got ripped off the board or something. I don't know. I just know it can charge. Plug it
That's
in, it can charge. It cannot do anything with the computer though.
you could play games on your Meta account. You know, you can log into your Meta account and download Meta games because
I
people,
passed it to my sister.
you know, that's fair. Yeah, that's probably what she deserves.
Like here, play Beat Saber or something.
Yeah,
Have
Beat
fun.
Saber. Yeah, Resident Evil
Don't
4.
join me in VR chat.
Yeah, no, that don't. Yeah, listen, if anyone's listening to this and they go like, "Oh man, VR chat seems cool," no, it's not. No, it's not. And if anything, it's more lame now than it was when I joined.
Oh no, it's fun though. You can hang out with people.
It is, but I've like I don't know. Maybe it's because like I've been hanging around you guys for a very long time, and I haven't been as exploratory as I have previously. But I found like it's not as easy to like get into like groups and shit anymore unless you're already part of one.
Part of some, or yeah, true. It's oh fuck, it is. Why is my one hand not opening fully? Well, ignore that. Um, I think one of also the issues with that is since the VR chat age stuff came out, to do the
Yeah.
age thing, you have to pay at least once, and then after that, it's you. Well, I guess you can go to the 18 plus like public groups, and through that you can probably still expand on.
Look,
Because I did.
legally, I'm not risking an 18 plus open world. I'm not risking that. I can't be legally
Same,
responsible for those worlds.
same. I
There are some
don't really go
weird
there ever.
people. There are some weird people in those worlds.
I remember when I used to stream VR chat public, like in public worlds.
Yeah,
I streamed in the Black Cat.
that was dangerous.
My very first hot tub stream was in a Black Cat.
That's dangerous.
It was fine. This was back in 2020, 2021.
I don't think you can do that today. I don't think it'd be very.
I go to the Black Cat today. I'm gonna have it's e-boys and stuff sitting in front of the mirror, and then some random kid will come up to me and call me a slur.
Yeah.
Or now I guess a random person because it's 18 plus.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
Yeah.
it could be using their brother's account or whatever. You can never tell.
The kid grew up and he still says slurs, but he's an adult now.
Exactly. It's like he. Also, God, I've gone through like the TikTok feeds and stuff like that, and like Kick feed, and I've gone through Rumble once.
Kick. Yeah.
And oh my God, the people who stream VR chat on Kick are more sexual. On Twitch are still pretty sexual, but some Twitch weird guidelines. On Rumble, holy fucking shit! Oh no, no, not Rumble. My bad.
I think
TikTok.
yeah.
TikTok stream, not Rumble. I went to Rumble once to see what it was. It looked like shit. I got off of it.
I remember when you had a Kick phase, and I gave you so much shit for that every time I saw you streaming on Kick.
When I come back, I'll be streaming on Kick and Twitch.
Ah, ew,
Okay.
gross. Come on.
I never left Twitch though. I also never left Twitch.
You never left Twitch.
There's a lot of friends who fully swapped over. I was just like, I'm gonna stream them both.
Nah, I don't like Kick. Kick is run by someone I consider like genuinely immoral, and yeah, nah.
I also see that on Twitch though. That's the problem.
Well, no, I just don't like. Okay, I don't like the people in charge of Kick versus Twitch, which is fucked up to say because Twitch is owned by Amazon. But at least the person in charge of Kick is someone I can like, if in more reach distance than fucking Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, I have to like fucking climb a huge ass mountain to get to. But what's his face? Who has fucking Kick again? I gotta look up their name. 1 second.
Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy's the Ubisoft series.
Wait, is it Tom Howard? Who's Tom Howard? No, Tom Howard
That's
is fucking Microsoft.
Okay, that's Todd Howard. You're thinking of.
Oh my. Okay, quickly just search CEO of Twitch.
I can't pronounce the first name. Bijan Tehrani, and then Ed Craven, who are also the founders of Stake.com, which I believe, if I recall correctly, is a gambling site.
Wait, of Kick or Twitch? Which one are we talking about right there?
Kick.
Well, I was waiting for Twitch. Who's Twitch's CEO? Because that's the one I was talking about. Dan
something. Dan Clancy.
Dan Clancy. I knew it was a Clancy. I said Tom instead. All right then.
But yeah, you don't need Kick. Kick's lame. Who cares about Kick?
Yeah, but also Twitch. I find they're more reactive, like extremely. It's just like, oh, we'll just ban these people randomly. It's like fucking
moderation.
IRL Twitch streamer will not get banned for like being almost naked, but then a VTuber shows their thighs, and then they got this is now a while ago. I think it's like 2 years old now.
Oh, I remember.
I don't know how it is now. I haven't.
Oh, I remember that happening.
I haven't streamed for a while.
Yeah, no, there's definitely some like unfair moderation issues. I mean, I think of that one like IRL streamer that was genuinely clapping cheeks. Just basically, her ass and boyfriend were off camera. She got banned for like 5 days.
It's crazy.
It
There's
is
other
crazy.
stuff that happened like early this year and a little bit late last year. Kind of forget most of it, but it's like to do with like Hassan and a few other things, and Asmin and that whole drama shit that was happening with politics and stuff.
No, let me do it.
Not politics, was something else.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no! It wasn't that. Okay, a guy got banned. It got reverted. A guy got banned for showing his Hassan's content because it was fuck. It was something. Not racist. It was something. God, it. I forget what, but Hassan did not get banned. But then Hassan only got banned for like what was it, 1 day or something because that's something else. I forget what it was. It was so long ago now. Oh,
So wait, hold on.
a month
Let me understand
ago.
this. So basically, Hassan streamed something, and then someone else did a reaction to that stream, and they got banned for the content that was in Hassan's stream, even though Hassan didn't get banned.
No, this guy reacted to Hassan's like recent clips and stuff,
Hmm.
and got banned for hateful speech or something like that. I forgot the exact thing that he got banned for. He repealed it. Well, he tried to repeal it and stuff. Got denied, and then finally, people made enough noise on the internet, so then they went, okay, you get it back. Because it
Well,
was going to be for like a whole month,
I'd have to kind of wait and
and
see.
then go on.
No,
My
no,
bad.
you finish off. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, and I'm just saying, and then like Hassan never got banned for any of like his shit that he said and stuff like that. Okay, like to be fully honest, I don't really like Hassan.
I
I've seen
don't.
his content a couple times. I don't care for it, but I was just looking at Twitch's side, going, "Well, that's kind of a little bit unfair. What's happening right there?"
Yeah, I don't care for Hassan much either. But that's mostly because like his brand of like content creator, I've become very I label it as like very I guess no hold on, I don't want to use the term I was going to say because I don't want to be associated with a different type of person, but no, I think they portray themselves as a lot of like leftists, but you're not left, you're like that really bad version of a leftist. You're like that hold on, I'm being way too toxic, I'm being way too like aggressive here. I just don't like a song because I don't like his energy, basically. Nothing to do with his politics. I was being way too.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I was being way too like aggressive there. I was about to go on a fucking like old man tangent for a second. Like,
You're that new age fucking leftist shit.
hey, look, be a leftist. They are infinitely better than like fucking conservatives. God damn it, fucking clowny ass fucking sexless people, man. I swear to God.
I'm fully in between.
Show me one conservative because then show me what the clitoris is, and I'll switch sides.
It's right here.
You haven't had sex with a woman in like fucking 4 years.
Okay, I know where it is. Jesus.
You've had more dick than like some prostitute.
Damn, already on their first podcast. I thought that we would get at least to the third one. Holy shit. Damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, I almost unplugged myself. That's fucking funny.
No, we're
I
so
forgot where I was going with something else, though.
yeah, you know
Something completely different.
flash
We were talking about
flashbanged.
something before. Oh, yeah, that's where I was going to go. We started talking about other shit. With me streaming and stuff like that, I'll probably stream back on Kick and Twitch most likely. I thought like I'll like stream to YouTube and Twitch instead. I don't want to stream to YouTube. I want to put just videos and stuff there instead. Like near archive of like videos and stuff that I'll just edit down,
Hmm.
like what I was doing before.
I mean, that'll be fun. It'll be fun to get back into that. I gotta still do like my fucking I want to run through the FNAF games before the FNAF chapter for DBD comes out in June.
Oh yeah, when is that coming out anyways?
Well, I just said it, June. Were you not paying attention?
Oh, I did not hear June. I mean, fully honest, my ears shut down right after, like right before you said June.
But yeah, no, the chapters. Okay, so we're gonna be getting news for it early May because there's like a fucking developer Q&A thing that's happening early May. They're gonna be showing us more stuff. It's packed. It's a PAX. I gotta check. Hold on. Real
Is PAX coming out then?
early May. I mean, I might. I'm. That's why I'm checking. That's why I'm just. Okay, I literally can't find anything on this. Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, we might be hearing some stuff early May about it, and then it'll be coming out in June. I know I've been saying a lot after the most recent chapter that the next one is FNAF. That's not technically true. There is a single survivor releasing in about a month, May 6th. I feel super bad for that chapter because it's in the middle of like two massive licensed chapters.
I was gonna really care for it.
Yeah, and it's original. It's not licensed. It's an original character.
I'm probably gonna buy the Tokyo Ghoul one.
You're probably
That looks fun to play.
you're gonna buy the what's her name, Riz skin or whatever, the Riz.
I forget her name. I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul since I was like a edgy fucking
teen.
fuck. No, it came out when I was an adult, I think. I graduated 2013.
Oh, I graduated like fucking 2018. Ugh. Oh. Oh man, that's
I guess I wasn't really edgy, but I enjoyed the first one though.
I've heard season one's fine. I've heard it goes downhill from there though. I haven't personally watched it. My first introduction to Tokyo Ghoul was the DVD chapter, and you know what? Everyone hyped up ghouls as like being vampires. So when I first saw him, like, why the fuck is he Doctor Octopus?
No, they're not vampire. No, they eat flesh, but that's what a ghoul does. It eats flesh.
Yeah, what does a vampire eat? Practically, technically speaking,
it drinks blood.
Okay, and you know what's in what does blood flow in?
Veins.
And what do your veins comprise of?
Tubes.
Okay.
Clusters of tubes.
Okay, what is flesh? What is flesh?
It's an elastic-like substance that makes up your.
Why are you suddenly educated? Why are you suddenly answering me properly?
Look, I know my way around a human body.
Oh yeah. What are veins made of? Tubes.
Tubes. A cluster of tubes. That's the dumbest thing I said in the whole thing. What I made of
tubes. You know what that fucking reminds me of?
Because they're blood vessels or anything. Fuck.
Oh, it reminds me of this old Metroid meme. Hold on. Basically, it was the explanation of why like there's so many places for like the morph ball to go, and I'll send this to you over Discord so if you could show it on your end if you want. Just this. Two.
I'll pop a picture on screen. Why we keep using more balls the size of tubes? This is Month Lola Samus just keeps using them.
Tubes! Tubes! Tubes!
Okay, let me just read that again. Okay, why do we keep using morph ball? What the? Oh yeah, morph ball size tubes. This is our third base this month. And Samus will just keep using them.
Tubes! Tubes!
I'm reading on a very, very small screen. I should have made his laptop bigger.
Oh wow, that's all on the laptop. Well, that's ass.
So what I did is I overviewed it onto the laptop. Wait, no one can see the overview. I can just make it bigger.
You can do this. You have the option. You have the power.
I can see it. Tubes. This was a very everywhere podcast, but the first one. Where a lot of it was a rants.
Yeah, a lot of it went places.
But hey, hopefully, let's see. I guess we start wrapping up now.
Yeah.
But hopefully, fucking next week, we'll be on the new set. We'll maybe be able to hear each other.
Yeah. We won't have like. We'll start earlier. I think that's the important one.
Yeah, tonight I had to do a couple other things.
Yeah. I was like,
Although it's only 8:20 for me, that's not too bad.
it's 10:20 for me.
Aren't you usually on still this late though?
What was that?
Like, aren't you usually on still this late? Like, we're usually sitting in Discord
I
doing shit.
oh, I mean, okay, that's true, but understand there's a massive difference between being free and being free. I might not have anything to do after this podcast. That doesn't mean I want to do something at 10:30 at night, Thomas. There's a
Good
big
point.
difference.
Good point. Good point. Yeah. Just I do get home at 5:30
Yeah,
my time.
your time, yeah, which would be like what 7:30 on my end.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, like 8:30.
Although yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is a good place to wrap up though.
Yeah,
So
yeah, wrap it up.
uh,
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. No, what? Wrap it. Don't dance, you fool.
anyways, next time hopefully on the new podcast set, Bone, say where everyone can find you anyways. Mostly mine.
Yeah, you could find me at the Bonefather Plays Games at youtube.com. I believe it's the same thing on twitch.com. And yeah, come check us out. Well, come check me out, Zoz. You know, you're probably, come check out my stuff. It's great.
Mine's just Zoz Zero on everything except for Twitter. That's Lord Zoz Zero.
Don't go to his Twitter. It's a dangerous place.
You mean it's great?
Dude,
Anyways, the stuff will be on the bottom of the screen and stuff. So yep. Hopefully next time you won't see this sad excuse for a thing. But yeah. Okay.
Seen worse.
All right.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Anyways, next week.